How are we doing, guys? Welcome back to the match preview. Arsenal against Sevilla, and I still haven't got over Saturday's robbery, but yeah, it's time to move on. So as you know, we're back in Champions League action tomorrow night, and we are at home against Sevilla. It's a big test for Arsenal, and a big time for us to get our form back. Now, I want to get into something very quickly. The officials and the referees in the Champions League, the Europa League, the Europa Conference League, whatever you want to call it, I am telling you now, are the best referees you will ever see in your life. Nothing ever goes wrong with them. They make no mistakes, no fuck-ups, no nothing. We don't ever see anyone in the Champions League getting a decision wrong. And that is what I love about the Champions League. It's such a good league for refereeing and stuff. I'm not saying it's bigger than the Premier League because in my opinion it's not. But refereeing wise, it is. And Mikel Arteta, with what he was saying on Sunday or Saturday, whatever, made the thing sound true about what he said about how the Premier League doesn't seem like the biggest league in the world anymore. And that is very true. You can't really call it the best league in the Prem if you're treating the Prem like it's a fucking Sunday league match, you know what I mean? But yeah, listen, moving on from that, we have Sevilla tomorrow in the Champions League. Big game for Arsenal. I want to see a full-strength team. Now, before I get into any detail, have some news regarding Eddie Nketiah. He could be out for the game because apparently he wasn't seen in training today, which kind of worries me because we're without our captain as well, Martin Odegaard. So he'll definitely be missing from the start. Eddie Nketiah is going to be missing for the game. Thomas Partey not available until the end of the year or the start of next year, whenever. And Gabriel Jesus is pretty unknown. So we have a lot of injuries right now. But now it's a chance for other players to get a chance. Yeah, our opponent Sevilla though, the last time we played them in the Champions League, we won 2-1 at the Ramon Sanchez Big One Stadium, or whatever the fuck it's called. I don't even know what it's called. But we have them at the Emirates tomorrow. I think it's time to absolutely batter them. I think if we win this game, we progress through. Or I think if we win the RC Lens game, that's our next Champions League game. Then I think we progress through. But yeah, listen, it's going to be a big game for us, and it's going to be a massive test as well. I have to deal with the likes of Yusuf and Nasiri, Campos, you know, they got Luca Bacchio now. Quality footballers. They are quality footballers. And as well at the back, Sergio Ramos. They're all quality footballers, so we have to be very careful. But yeah, listen, I'm gonna run into the predicted 11. This is the 11 that I want to see personally. Let me know your thoughts if you agree or disagree. And yeah, with that said, let's get into it. So in goal, David Raya. It's obvious. It's an obvious choice that Mikel Arteta's goalkeeper number 1 is now David Raya. It's a bit harsh on Aaron Ramsdale, if you ask me, but it is what it is. David Raya goes in goal. Into the defence. First of all, at left back, I'm going to bring back in Zinchenko. I thought when he came on, he was probably the best man on the pitch against Newcastle. And I know I really despise Zinchenko, but he has his moments sometimes which really make me think he's sometimes next level, and then he's sometimes feckin' shite. So I bring him back in for this one, and I play him over Takehiro Tomiyasu, give him a rest. Into the centre-back duo, Gabriel and William Saliba. No debates about that one, sorry. they're obvious choices, but like no debates about them ones. Surely, I mean, I don't need to go. I don't need to run through them. Why we need to play our best defenders against Sevilla. We can lay them and potentially give one of them a rest on Saturday because we're playing Burnley. I'd maybe rest Saliba, you know. But yeah, I'm gonna go with them two, and then at right back, Ben White. It's an obvious choice. Ben White is gonna start the game. We know now what's going on with him and that, and yeah, he's trying to redeem himself from scoring that own goal at West Ham a week ago. So yeah, into the midfield. Now this is where there could be a little bit of talking points. I'm gonna stick with Declan Rice, immense footballer. Don't care what anyone says. Right now, no debate. The best DM in the Premier League right now. I'm sorry, he's right now he's clear of Rodri. Right now, I'm sorry, but he's clear of Rodri. Overall, fair enough, Rodri. But right now, it's Declan Rice all day long. What's wrong? What's Rodri done this season? This season, yeah, not last season. Last season, I'll make an exception for. But Declan Rice, immense footballer, immense player, immense. He has to start this game. Now this is the position now where there could be a bit of 50-50. Who do I go with? I'm going to stick with Jorginho. I think he will go with Jorginho and give him the captain's armband. Don't know how I feel about giving him the captain's armband, but give it to Declan Rice and potentially we'll get our form back. But yeah, Jorginho. And then in the attacking midfielder role, Kai Havertz. Now, this is one player I want to get into a little bit because played against Newcastle, played a decent game against Newcastle, right? But you have Newcastle fans that have the cheek to sit there and say that he should have been sent off. No, never in a million years is that a red card. I'm sorry. No. They talk about that one. They don't talk about, well, when Bruno Guimaraes hit the fucking elbow into Jorginho's head. They don't speak about that one, do they? Oh no, it's Arsenal, so we're going to speak about Kai Havertz. You know what I mean? No, it's just not fair, innit? It's just annoying. But yeah, listen, Kai Havertz starts this game for me. Into the attacking three, I think right now it pretty much says itself. On the left, Martinelli. On the right, Bukayo Saka. And I think up front, what I would go with anyway, if Eddie was fit, is Leandro Trossard. I think you all guessed it. Now Leandro Trossard is gonna be starting tomorrow. No Nketiah, no Jesus. Who else is there? Potentially Ivan Toney in the January window. We'll have to find out and wait and see. That's all we can do is wait and see which players will be joining in January. But yeah, they are the there you go. That is the predicted 11. Arsenal against Sevilla. I'm gonna run through that again. David Raya in goal. Ben White, Gabriel Saliba, and Zinchenko. Rice, Jorginho, and Havertz. Martinelli, Trossard, and Bukayo Saka. So yeah, listen. But that is gonna be it for this video. I hope all of you have enjoyed it. Subscribe if you're new around here, and I'll see you soon. I'm out of here.